Begin afresh every morning. Devotional thoughts for women.
Good morning, dear friends. Today, April 27th, 2023, our devotional is entitled Revenge. The scripture reading is taken from 2 Samuel chapter 13, verse 28. Now Absalom had commanded his servants, saying, Watch now, when Amnon's heart is merry with wine, and when I say to you, Strike Amnon, then kill him. Do not be afraid. Have I not commanded you? Be courageous and valiant. Following his father's example, Amnon, David's firstborn son, took his sister Tamar by force, provoking the ire and vengeance of his half-brother Absalom, who would carry on his revenge 2 years later. In those days, virgin women were very well guarded. They could not be seen by any man without a witness. A brother was normally assigned to be his sister's guardian. In Tamar's case, it seems that it was Absalom. The members of the Lord's family are to be wise and watchful, doing all in their power to save their weaker brethren from Satan's concealed nets. On the advice of his cousin Jonadab, Amnon committed incest with his sister. Always evaluate biblically any advice you receive, even if it is coming from family members. Amnon was unconcerned about Tamar's pleadings. Later, his obsession with her shifted from one extreme to the other. He felt repulsion, remorse, and dread of punishment. Love and passion are not the same thing. Love is patient, whereas passion demands immediate gratification. These feelings can be confusing at first, but one simple way to tell the difference is that if it can't wait, it isn't true love. Amnon then rejected Tamar, which according to Oriental customs could never be married. The only person who could redeem her was Amnon if he married her. By being put out of her home, Tamar was twice humiliated, because it seemed that she was the one who had proposed the encounter and without witnesses. So she was forced to live as a single woman the rest of her life. Knowing her sentence, she tore her special royal garments, which represented her position and her virginity. Thus Absalom heard that his sister, who he was responsible for, had been abused and betrayed. He asked her not to raise a scandal, but he secretly planned his revenge. David disapproved of Amnon's conduct, but because of his own guilty conscience, he did not take any measures and let Amnon go unpunished. When parents or rulers neglect the duty of punishing iniquity, God Himself will take the case in His hand. His restraining power will be in a measure removed from the agencies of evil, so that a train of circumstances will arise which will punish sins out of evil. Let us ask God to help us to be honorable and fair mothers.